there's my little pears. I love these little pears. Salt and pepper shaker pears. I got them. You'll see in the haul. That's nothing. The plate underneath though with the fish. I should have got that because it's not damaged. It's from the same place, Moulin des Loups. Swan. I was happy. I got that swan later. I think that's actually the smallest porcelain swan I have. This is Jen. ASMR unboxing. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there, my lovely, lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. I am going to be taking you thrifting with me again, and this time I'm going to show you the outside part. As you can see, so there's like a courtyard and it's raining a lot, but this is open all year round, so whether it's raining, whether things are frozen, whether there's like a heat wave or whatever, this is open. So I was almost alone, so it was pretty cool for that, but it was raining on me. And a lot of like cups and jugs and things like that were full of water, but it was still pretty good. So I'm gonna take you along the aisles, I guess. So that's just a nice little look around here. My camera work is not the best. This was the first time I even tried filming. It was the same day that I did the books. So you can see we have a little jar. Has some gunk in it. Everything has some gunk in it. And I'm basically just trying to look at absolutely everything because I'm really at the beginning of this journey and I'm trying to figure out what is what, like what's made by who, what's good, what's bad quality. I've never even thought of it before starting this little journey. I thought this was quite cute, a little Christmassy thing, but just because there's only one little tray and one little pot, I thought it wasn't worth it. This might have been good to get because it does have the lid. There's no chips on it or anything, but I left that there. So I'm continuing down. It's pretty cold and pretty windy actually. So this is Amuse Gueule, which is like amuse-bouche, but gueule is like a more familiar, like a kind of more casual way of saying mouth. It's like dog's, what you would call a dog's mouth. Anyway, so yeah, this is like everything is very typical French stuff that I've seen. I love this mug. What the fuck? So phoque is French for seal, and obviously we can all figure out what that means. But when I came back to actually grab the stuff that I was buying, this was gone. I was really sad. This little pot was also gone, but I maybe should have got it. This Niederville pottery sells okay. I mean, it doesn't sell really well, but probably better than some of the stuff I picked up. So you'll notice I'm turning everything upside down to try and figure out what makers marks are interesting, and I'm just filming all of them so that I can look at them when I get home to see even things like this little cup, which I mean I obviously wouldn't buy, and this damaged plate, but I just wanted to see what everything was and try and like even this little shop thing, just even, sorry, I'm turning around, I hope you didn't get dizzy. There's a yellow bit and a red bit. I didn't even do the aisles in order this time. These little bowls made in Italy, I think they're still hanging around. I see them pretty much every time. You see the water pouring out. I am freezing, by the way. have my hoodie hood up and my jacket hood up, so it's not so bad. Little plate there. I was just turning everything over. everything. And these little gravy boats, I guess. I started picking up a bunch of these gravy boats because I thought, well, they're quite fun and maybe they could be used as planters. I didn't actually literally put anything in my bag right now because I was just filming, and then I came back a few hours later and picked up the stuff that I wanted. This little duck. It's probably for a sponge or something. I really just was checking everything. This is so what is it called? I forget. Moulin des Loups. Yeah, Moulin des Loups. So the Wolf's Windmill. And this is an alright brand. It sells alright. I ended up getting this another time, but it was cracked and damaged from being left outside a lot. But there are other pieces from this brand that I should maybe pick up and don't. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, a lot of it is very typical French stuff. A lot of porcelain also, not in the outside part. Well, there is a bit of porcelain, but very like things that you would see at your parents' house or your grand's house if you were French, of course. And this, I didn't know what it was. I think it's just an ashtray though. Just turning everything over. It's really fun actually, even if it's cold. And then even looking under the glass, trying to see what's hand blown and not. These were cute little pots, but obviously very damaged by the rain, which is a shame, but they can only do what they can do, you know. They can't deal with all this stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, I felt like this. This is a little depiction of what I look like at the same time with my hood up and my front, like the front of my hair swooshing in my face with the wind and the rain. So yeah, sorry for me swishing around. The next time I film this outside part, I'm more methodical. I go from one side to the other and I go slowly when I turn around and stuff. But yeah. So it's funny because each time I come back, I will see the same pieces, but they've moved. You know, they get like moved along. And sometimes, like for example, those bowls. Yeah, that's another one I have to look out for. Another, like those Italian bowls. I think there's only 2 of them, and then there's only one of, you know, either they got broken or somebody pouring out a full thing of water there. Tradition France. I saw a bunch of these. I don't know if they sell though. Plus it was like a fox hunting thing. Not into that. I'm going a little fast here. Oh, did you see that bathtub? The baby bath full of gunky water. And all of these bicycles. Lots of bicycles. The glasses. I thought these might be cute. There were 2 of them. And they're like fake aged. I probably could have got those, but I didn't. I don't know what these are. I've seen so many of these shaped things. Is it just like to make sauce? Like you can't put that on a hob or something, can you? I don't know. So yeah. Not these, but the plates behind it were my first find. I was just trying to figure out what they were. Yeah, these Emile Henri plates. So they're plates for coquille Saint-Jacques, which is like seafood plates. And these were actually a pretty good brand. I have like an oven dish from them, and it's a really, really good quality. And I was happy to see that there was a little set of 4. You can see in the haul, like they're really good quality. And I think I will be able to sell those, so I'm happy about that. It's cute. And they were still there when I got back. But that plate wasn't. Not these chickens. I don't know, is that Mars? Like as in Mars, as in like March in French? I don't know. I see them all over the place here. That's nothing. The plate underneath though with the fish. I should have got that because it's not damaged. It's from the same place, Moulin des Loups, which is the wolves windmill, like I said earlier. And that plate was selling for like 15-16 euros on eBay. It had sold, I think, just the month before. Oh, some pipes there. So I should have got that, but it wasn't there when I came back, when I had looked it up. I thought maybe those were like 70s plates or something, but no. And a lot of just big chunky items around the tables, which is unfortunate. A bird thing, a little butter thing, but it just wasn't really very pretty. And then there's like a little soup recipe mug thing there. So that's everything I have to show you for outside in the rain. We're just going to pop inside to the same section. So we have like kitchenware and stuff. This is like a little porcelain trinket dish, and it is Limoges, so I maybe should have got it. I did a little double take because I was like, oh, my first Limoges porcelain that I found. I was really happy. So if you don't know, apparently the best porcelain in the world is made in France, in Limoges, which is like a very well-known thing, just not to me. But I am in France, so I don't know how like amazing Limoges is for people in France also. You know, like I can imagine in America that's like wow, but here I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. So I'm just popping around and checking. This stuff is a little thrown about. You know, a lot of it has broken pieces, like this little lighthouse here. It's all cracked up. It's still there. This is like a month and a half ago. This, I had no idea what it was. I found out in a video. It is a flower frog, so a metal flower frog. It's to put in the bottom of a vase to stick your flower stems in to make them all pretty. I had a look at this, but it was a bit too modern and yeah, not hand painted in a nice way. That this I actually got. I didn't get it this time. I got it a few trips later. It was still there. It's a cheese platter. I like it. Little sugar duster thing. It looks hand painted, but I'm sure it had like other things to go with it. I didn't know what this was. It's a scale. I rarely get much from this. Oh, like it's Richard the Lionheart, but in French. A little clock there. I just thought I'd have a look and see. But yeah, in this section I don't really get much. I do from time to time find one or two little things, but in general there's not much here for me. A little very modern like little tea set there. Swan. I was happy. I got that swan later. I think that's actually the smallest porcelain swan I have. There was this woman. There's a lot of figurines in this kind of style. In the style that I just showed you, like porcelain kind of figurines, and either brown and white or blue and white. Oh, look at these little guys. I have no idea what they are. They're little plastic guys. A little head massager. And the figurines, I have no idea which ones are worth money and which are not. Mostly I think they're not worth money. Bit of vintage there. This was cute. Not these little decorative stones, but the little round red ball. Yeah, and it's just like there's so many figurines all about. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna look under them all. Little trinket dish. Yeah. There will be a haul for this trip up on my normal channel tomorrow, the day after this one comes out. So this is like an oil and vinegar and salt and pepper set, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And around here there is just like a lot of these tins, jars, jam jars, a lot of cutlery. I wouldn't want to put my hand in there to like look through it. I feel like I would just get tetanus shot after, you know, the knives and stuff. Somebody coming the other way, I'm like, da-da-da-da, I'm looking over here. So I'm sure there's really interesting stuff in here, like if you're needing something, but just for like that was really light, by the way, it was like plastic. I thought it was going to be like a heavy cookware thing. Maybe if you need something for yourself, if you're looking for something, well, like an egg cuber. That was fun. Yeah, so maybe like this oil lamp thing. I don't know. So yeah, maybe there's some interesting things for people like to get for themselves, but to resell, I really don't know what's interesting there. So here is actually the collections area. So this is supposed to be a little more curated. So they have like put the more collective-y, more expensive stuff here, but honestly the prices are the same in both areas. And yeah, there's my little pears. I love these little pears, salt and pepper shaker pears. I got them. You'll see in the haul. And yeah, there's just stuff everywhere. I couldn't film a lot in this part of the shop because there were so many people, and there's not like an aisle to go down. It's really quite, you know, there's not much space. It's quite difficult to take a bag with you or like the little trolley without just annoying everybody. So I did notice in this section that there are a lot of price tags, but they don't seem to care much about the price tags. Like that little salt and pepper shaker pears was written 10 euros on it, and I actually got it with a whole load of other stuff for 15 euros. Like the whole lot of stuff I got was 15 euros, so I tend not to really even look at the price tags in there, which is quite cool, let's face it. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a little more around here as much as I could that day. There were so many people. So yeah, they have a lot of stuff. Most of it I have no idea what it even is. There's like a shallot thing, mustard thing, a lot of porcelain around here, dishes, plates, cups, everything you could imagine is in here. I just have no idea what is worth money and what is not. And they have like a section on the other side with a lot of African stuff, and I have no idea also if any of that is worth anything. I just don't know. So here there are all the glasses. Yeah, I filmed as much as I could, but really there was just so many people there. All the doggies. And then here, one of the shelves, I was able to quickly film somebody's little owl collection and a few of the figurines there. All the random stuff. Yeah, them figurines, there's so many of them. So yeah, it's really fun. Really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed that little trip with me. The other times, little face plant to a goose. So the other times that I filmed, I've tried to steady my camera a little more, move a little slower, and try to like film specific things and not just like that. So hopefully the future videos will be a little easier to watch and follow. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that video, that you found it interesting and relaxing. I hope that voiceover is relaxing enough. Don't forget to subscribe. There will will be a new Thrift with Me voiceover ASMR video every week. And probably some other stuff on here. I don't know what else I'm going to do with this channel, but it should be fun. So I hope that every single one of my sleepy squirrels are well, wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you. I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Scotland, like my lovely patron Tommy. Hey Tommy, I hope you're well. In bonny Scotland. I do miss Scotland. And I hope that you all have a lovely evening. And I'll see you